the leader of one of the guys who's like one of the big Reddit posters. This guy Kitty just put it in afterwards at the end of the episode. I can't. Roaring Kitty.
Okay.
Roaring Kitty is he has another name. This guy's a registered investment advisor. Okay, also based out of Massachusetts. He really is. I mean, like Reuters found out who he is, and
we love Roaring Kitty over here.
Yes, so he's got two names: Roaring Kitty and Deep Fucking Value, right? But the guy's real name is Keith Patrick Gill. He's a registered investment advisor. Used to work for Mass Mutual. Sorry for doxing you, bro, but Reuters already did that. And so
anyone who's named Patrick is from Massachusetts. That's a fact.
And so they. Those people are actually a little bit more sophisticated than you might think. But the idea that a group of people are trying to put their money together and use social media to gather up enough capital to challenge a hedge fund is novel. This is something that is upending what people thought was possible, because it's so whether that's good or bad is depends on how you see the world.
Well, I failed to see a way this could be bad. It seems like a not in this particular instance, but that the population is leveraging technological advancement through the internet to kind of turn the heads on capital investors in the elite class at large. And the main reason I am fully convinced it has to be this way and not the other way is I have seen 2 snippets of big money TV shows with boomers on there literally devolving into ranting about millennials using their phones too much, just having a complete meltdown.
I'm going to put that clip in post. That fucking guy is so funny. I'll put it
the guy says we're doing it to oppress rich people.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know. He said a bunch of crazy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Go outside. Get a girlfriend. Why are you betting against me?
He was having like an existential, like, wow, no one lives in the moment anymore, kind of thing.
It's crazy because I just broke up with him last week. It's really messed up.
Well, that explains it.
He's having a hard time.
That's his own we.
Maybe you're learning here. Maybe it's fun. Fine. Maybe it's a movement. But be prepared to lose 80 to 90% of it. And if it's still worth it, then have at it. But the biggest loss of capital here will be the human capital of young men who are sitting and staring at their phone and watching the price of Bitcoin or the price of AMC. And ask yourself, would you be better off taking that 1, 2, or 3 hours a day and working out, trying to form relationships with mentors, with romantic relationships, with people at work, getting great at something so you can be the person on the other side of the trade? The greatest loss in capital here is from young men who are more prone to gambling addiction, who don't understand the markets. I think we are setting ourselves up similar to how there's a ton of young women out there who became very depressed by sitting in their rooms looking at Instagram. Self-cutting and self-harm skyrocket. I think you are going to see an explosion in young male depression, and I think a lot of it is going to be reverse engineered to apps that convince you you're part of a movement or physically addict you to your phone. Ask yourself, would your time staring at Robinhood be better spent somewhere else? That is the real capital destruction that is taking place here.
Yeah.
Well,
but men in button-downs just fully talking down to these investors and comparing them a lot of time to Trump voters, which kind of tips your hand there on who these people are.
Doesn't this seem like all these people worship the stock market just in the way that fucking every dickhead capitalist thinks that capitalism has this like innate quality to it that will organize the goods of society in a way that is like in some way good for us when it's actually bullshit? Like, this just sounds like bullshit. You just sound like you're mad that that somebody else is allowed to gamble against you in the same way that you gamble.